It's amazing.
So we're on.
We're on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it might still be connecting. I don't know.
Well, there you go.
Oops.
Floofy, floofy. Oh no, now we're paused. Should I say my thing?
You can't hear. Well, maybe you can hear it.
Okay.
I don't know. Wait for a second.
Okay.
I accidentally closed
Wait for it.
Closed the program.
Blurdy-doo.
Oh my gosh. Okay, and we're back. Hi.
You can say the whole counter.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow. Check us out at ketochow.xyz.
I'm Chris, also a co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. I'm also the one that messes up the live stream and does all sorts of weird stuff. Anyway, if you're brand new to Keto Chow, we have a couple products we created to help make doing keto easier. Our main product, happens to be this one right here, is a complete keto meal that you can customize to fit the macros that work best for you. We also have some electrolytes that are awesome.
We do this daily live stream to keep you updated with all of our Keto Chow happenings, to help us be accountable, stay on track, and have you with us on our journey. So thanks for joining us. Did you see Sam run by?
Yes. Emily says you're on. Emily says hi. TC says, sure. I get on and the screen goes blank. Sorry about that. And Nan says, good morning. This rainy Saturday morning. It's not rainy here.
Oh, yeah. It's sunny. It's
Yep.
beautiful outside.
It is. Mimi says, good morning. Thank heavens it's the weekend. Yes.
Yeah.
Miriam and I, we get to drive down to central Utah today to unlock a gate.
Because I didn't do it right.
I wasn't going to say that. I was
It's
going to say we.
You've been doing so nice this whole time.
Shauna says, good morning, Chris and Miriam. Hi, Sam. I see you sneaking by. There you go. Sonia says, Keet Sam. So, yeah, today, well, our church is getting ready to start up again, and I'm in charge of doing the live stream for it. But, so that'll be interesting. So we have that to do this morning.
So I was going to practice today.
Yeah, we're going to do a practice run. And I wanted to do it with a hidden YouTube stream, but they want to do it with Zoom instead, which I think is a mistake, but that's okay. Let's see. Oh, Emily wants to know, how was camping?
Oh, it was great.
It was great.
Except that I locked the gate when we left.
And we still need to clean out the camper.
Oh my gosh, yes. I totally do. I forgot. But we cleaned out the fridge.
Gigi wants to know, how are you doing
Oh,
today?
Gigi, I'm so good. How are you?
And Saskia says, unlock a gate. Yeah, so the short version is we have an area where, actually, let's see. I'm not even going to pull out. We have an area that we want to get made flat with a tractor, a bulldozer thing. And we were supposed to have left the gate to the property unlocked.
So the person with the
but we
bulldozer
didn't.
can come.
It was closed. And so we have to drive down there and just go unlock. So it's an hour and a half down, an hour and a half back.
I think when we get there, you might as well just say hi, Max.
Hi, Max.
Okay.
I think when we get there, we should just walk down the trail real quick, have a little hike.
You can do that. Well, and I'm also going to take my drone up and get some better photos to send to the people, because we're also going to have some gravel and stuff like that. TC says, Life says, it's beautiful in Iowa. Going to have lunch with my dad, so I'm only here for a little bit.
Oh,
And,
nice.
and Gigi says, good morning again, Chris. Shauna says, putting the tech in motion. Yay.
Yeah.
Saskia says, wait, you do short versions? You should hear the long versions.
Yeah, long versions.
Rebecca says, slept in way late. Good morning.
Yeah.
Trace says, good morning. Oh, Tracy.
Until 8:30.
Yes. I did not. I woke up at 6.
And you were up in the middle of the night because I woke up too.
Yep. Shauna says, closed, locked, whatever.
Yeah.
Gwen says, I want to do the keto challenge. Where do I figure out the calories for Keto Chow? Okay, so let me see if I can do this. Share a screen. Application window. There it is.
Yeah.
Boom. Oh, hold on a second. Graphics. I have to hide that. And I have to hide that. Okay.
Okay.
So here we are. If I can switch to it. Okay, so you go to ketochow.xyz. Biggin that a bit.
And big.
Under Getting Started, And how to prepare Keto Chow is calculating macros on keto. So that's one place you can do it. The other place you can do it is if you just go to how to prepare Keto Chow. And then it reformats everything. On here
can't even focus.
is the custom calorie calculator as well. And this will help you calculate how much to use. There's also this card that's included in all of the stuff, in all of the orders that we send out to help you give, just rough. So how many calories a meal do you want? Times 3 is that. And then this is how you figure out, which
per shake.
Yeah, per shake. So,
and then do you want to show them the Maria Emmerich calculator?
Oh yeah, so on the calculator, it has a link right here.
How many calories you know? Calculator for your details.
And that takes you to Maria Emmerich's calculator, which is fantastic.
So great.
It's very simple.
And what's so cool about this is it'll tell you which macros you need to use. And so many people are afraid of protein, but you don't need to be afraid of protein. Protein is very important for you to get enough of.
Nice. Let's see. Shauna says, hi, Max. Did you get your banana? Yes, he's been walking around with it.
He's been carrying it around. He took it to school 2 days already.
Sonny says, it's awesome in Iowa today. Bluish skies, no clouds.
Aww.
Keto Dana says, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Dana.
Sancho says, 6 a.m. and been working on crochet orders with my Keto Chow mineral coffee.
Nice.
Nancy brought Keto Chow and avocado oil in a checked bag for vacation. That's
so great.
There you go.
So great.
Saskia says, what are your children doing? Haha, trying to avoid the camera.
There
you go.
Yeah, a little bit. One of them just kind of walked and ducked underneath. They're like, why do you have to do the live stream down here? I'm like, oh, it's 15 minutes. It's fine.
Carla is getting rain and wind from the hurricane.
Oh, wow.
They're in Arkansas, South Arkansas. Emily wants to know, how close are we to the goal weights and how long has we taken? That's gone up and down. And my big problem is snacking and eating too much
and sleep.
Keto treats. So right now I'm, like 40 pounds away from my goal weight. So Gwen says, thank you very much. TC's Life says, I'm starting a 30-day declutter program, starting with my kitchen.
Oh, that's great.
Wow, there you go. Our kitchen looks good because we had to clean it on Thursday. So
except that counter over there, that's messy.
Yeah. Hey, Joe's here. Hey, I clicked on when you're live.
Woohoo!
And Becky says, what's the site? Yeah, it's Maria Emmerich's. I'll just post that into the chat. So Maria Mind Body Health. And hold on a second.
Just wait until I'm done. Okay, sweetie. Okay.
My nose is itchy.
Are you showing everybody?
I'm not yet.
Email. Oh, there we go. That's a good.
So now I can go like that. This is, that's an overhead view of
our mountain.
Of our mountain, I guess you could say.
There's the Keto Chow truck.
There's the Keto Chow truck.
There's our trailer.
And I don't know if you can see my cursor, but over here in the kind of the top area, there's where we usually park our trailer. We want to make it twice as big so that we can fit in there better. So anyhow, Keto Dana says, I found a babysitter for tomorrow. Me and a friend are going to Whole Foods for the first time. Apparently you need to get the 4505. Emily wants to know about your goals.
My goals? I'm doing good, actually. We went up during quarantine a little bit.
You've been doing no dairy for a while.
I've been doing no dairy and no nuts for a month. I did have a couple dairy nut days the last couple of days, but I'm going back on, and I've lost 15 pounds total. So I really could use 15 more.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
but I think it's interesting because you see us and you think, well, how can I follow you if you're heavy people? But our lives have different things that happen that are hard, have different things that everyone's lives are are different and you have ups and downs. It's hard to concentrate when there's kids floating around on their backs.
He's literally scooting himself around on his back.
Okay. Anyway, so I'm going to pay attention to myself now. So we don't ever know what anyone's struggling with. And it's hard to judge unless you know all the facts. And I'm not saying that you guys are judging us, because you've just been phenomenal, great, friends and support to us, and we really appreciate it. Part of the reason why we do a live stream is because we don't want to disappoint you, and it helps us to stay on track. And it's just phenomenal how great it is to have you call you friends and feel like you're part of our keto family. And I feel like we need to be kind to ourselves and kind to each other in this journey that we're all taking. There you
go. So yesterday I was talking to a guy and he said something about, hey, and we've got Drew Manning coming to this thing. And I'm like,
hey, we know Drew Manning.
We've actually been to his house. He came to our Keto Salt Lake thing. And tech guy stuff. His was the only presentation that had any technical problems at Keto Salt Lake.
But you know what? He did phenomenally.
He did a really good job.
He didn't let it bother him. He was just fantastic.
And I said, it only took me like 5 minutes to get things fixed. And I watched the video of Drew Manning talking at Keto Salt Lake. And I was like, 20 minutes. It took me 20 minutes to get things fixed. The HDMI port on the podium got fried when he plugged in his MacBook. So takeaway is use one laptop for all the presenters and don't let anybody plug anything else in. Anyway, but an interesting thing about Drew Manning, he's the fit to fat to fit guy, is
he lives here in Utah.
A lot of people like Jillian Michaels or other people who are trainers and are super fit. Are they skinny because they exercise a lot, or do they exercise a lot because they're skinny? Do they have compassion and understanding for people who have been through being heavy all their lives because their body processes insulin differently, or they don't metabolize carbohydrates the same way? And it was interesting. Drew Manning has a really unique take on it because he was the consummate skinny guy, the super fit guy.
Super fit, loved exercising, lots of energy.
And he got himself super fat.
Yeah. He stopped exercising and ate carbs.
He ate like crazy, and it was terrible. And
for
then
6 months at a time or something like that.
Yeah, and then he got fit again. And a lot of times, I don't know, there's a mindset that you can't trust anyone who's telling you about health stuff unless they're skinny. But also, it's kind of hard to take someone seriously who has never been overweight. Maria Emmerich gets a lot of flack because people are like, you don't know what it's like.
Yeah.
And she's like, have you seen my before?
She gets a lot of flack because she's so skinny.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she was as heavy as I am.
Sorry. Saskia said, screw that. Takeaway is don't use a MacBook. Mimi says, talking about keto treats, ordered 4 boxes of perfect keto bars. Hope I don't get myself into trouble. We'll continue my keto chow that gives me a guilt-free treat. Emily says, well said, Miriam.
Thank you.
Angela says, morning bears, I appreciate you and helping me. You are helping me more than you know.
Oh, thank you. You are helping us. So we appreciate you.
Mimi says, thanks, Miriam, Chris. Looking forward to the live chat. Sandshell says, absolutely. My online keto carnivore peeps are the only contact I have with peeps who are on the same lifestyle.
Yeah, and I think we just give each other strength. Yeah. And when I want to eat something that I don't want to eat, I just say, well, you know what? I'm going to see those people in the morning, and I don't want to feel like I let them down.
That's right. Shauna says, being part of the Keto Chow family has made all the difference for me in the last year. And don't forget 2 Crazy Ketos. And if you're watching Autumn as well. Gigi says, TC, morning. Hope your day is wonderful. Angela says, I'm so glad you're a tech geek like me. There you go. Hey, people need us. Just like car geeks.
That's right.
Well, and the funny thing is, for the longest time, being a tech geek was like, what a nerd. Well, you know what? People who are wrench monkeys, are just as much geeks about cars as people who are nuts about computers. Anyway.
Never heard wrench geek before. That's
Wrench
super
monkey.
cute. Oh,
But yeah.
so cute.
All right. Becky says, no perfect people allowed. I'd rather follow people who are open about their struggles. Those who play it off that their diet is easy are not worth my time. Okay.
Oh, thanks, Becky.
Emily says, we're way more relatable. You don't even know us. No. Mary
Thanks,
says,
Emily.
good morning.
Nice.
Love your kitchen. Miriam designed it herself.
Yeah.
And she had to kind of stomp her feet a couple times.
Yeah, our cabinet guy did not like what I
He
wanted
did
to do.
not like it. There you go. There's a wider shot.
All of those cabinets underneath the chairs, they're just all full cabinets, and they have the slide-out trays.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I had some weird ideas, and he thought I was dumb. And I'm like, I don't care. It's my
Well, and
kitchen.
the laundry is even better.
Just do what I say.
Miriam wanted these slide-out tray drying racks. And he's like, that's stupid. And she's like, make them.
Yeah, well, and they come out right in my face. Like, they're literally right there.
Yeah.
But guess what? The laundry never stays there because they're literally in my face. And so they're out there at night, and then in the morning they get put away. If it was a clothes rack that was convenient over here, how much laundry would stay up there? It would never leave. There would always be stuff hanging.
You mean there would be some tie-dye shirts hanging there for 2 months?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I thought that would be Haley.
No,
Tracy says, you're not heavy, you're gorgeous. All the way around.
Oh, thank you.
And Saskia says, as heavy as I am. Think of Miriam, you're not even heavy.
I got a chin right here and some legs.
Jason says, I definitely have more appreciation for those who have lost the weight and transformed themselves. Now we just need to maintain that weight loss, which Joe is doing a really good job.
Yeah,
and
he's
so
amazing.
and they had a great video this week
about
clothes. And do your clothes.
Can you share it?
I'm not going to find it. Joe can find it. Do your clothes. Okay, fine. I'll find it.
Do your clothes.
Do your clothes influence your weight loss?
For sure.
And I'm going to get behind you two crazy ketos. Yeah, do your clothes influence your weight loss? One of the things that they were talking about here we go, is, if you're getting clothes, if you let yourself keep clothes that are way too big, then, there we go, then you can run into problems where, you need a pair of jeans that keeps you in check. And if those start to get tight, you go, ooh.
Yeah, you do a little reset. You do 3 keto chows a day for 3 days, or you do a little fast or whatever. And if you catch it right then it shouldn't get out of hand.
Yeah.
And the problem is when you get comfortable, and like today I'm wearing a fat shirt. It's not a fat shirt, but it's a comfortable shirt, and I have fat pants. I call these my fat pants because they are comfortable, and I actually wear them when I travel because my stomach never hurts.
Put it in a bowl and eat it out of a bowl. Don't eat out of...
And we were driving down to the property today, so I wanted to wear fat pants. But do you need to keep fat pants? No, you don't need to keep fat pants.
Dump it in a bowl, Ruth. Angela says, AV Club Unite. And Deb says, well said, everyone is different. And no one knows what is behind what can is visible. Or what can is visible physically. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak today.
I believe in you.
Shauna says, yes, 2KK and whack is definitely as well. Real people sharing the same lifestyle.
Yeah, we have a bunch of people that we follow.
Sancho says, I'm a yarn geek, and my hubby is a vinyl record geek.
Yes.
We're all geeks about something, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
We all have something that just drives us. And it's funny the amount of energy and time we put into our hobbies. And other people will look at it and go,
what?
Why?
Why would anyone do that?
It's what fills your cup.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Okay, speaking of filling my cup.
Okay.
Guys,
Oh, yeah, gosh.
I got to hold Christian's baby yesterday.
And I just kind of looked at it and went,
Oh, he's
I'm
so
going to get back to work.
So
I didn't want to take
Here,
any
do
time
you wanna see a
away
picture? Give me my phone.
from Miriam.
It was, he's so cute. He has his cutest little lips. So cute.
Dana says, I have no
gosh.
social media. I'm sure a support group would help me be accountable. There you go.
Look. Oh,
Dana's only got her YouTube family.
look at that cute baby. Oh, he's so cute.
Why does it have a warning label?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Emily wants to know roughly how many customers have we served. That's a good question.
8,000, more than 8,000. Do you remember?
No,
what we
it's
did it no. Oh, 8,000 orders.
We've
800,000.
when we did the Rapunzel ad at the beginning of the year,
it up
I calculated how many meals that we had done.
Oh yeah.
And it was 8 million meals.
That's right, and that's not to customers.
Yeah, that's not customers. I would
8,000.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's not 8,000. Becky says thank you. Angela says, Miriam, that's a fantastic idea. And Floyd says, well, I've become a Weight Watchers leader due to losing 106 pounds. To become leader, you only need to lose 5 pounds and to become a Weight Watchers leaders.
Oh, nice.
Members would say they can't relate to only having to lose 5 pounds. Where is the struggle or journey, they would ask. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Becky says, Ray and Joe are amazing. Just wish I had the time to keep up with it. You are absolutely right. Sometimes I see that Joe's posted a new video. I'm like, okay, I want to watch that.
2 days to watch that.
Let's see. Do I need to go to the bathroom right now? Okay, I got time. Anyway, Becky says, but I'm uber glad my kids are home. They literally are my entire time. Oh, super glad. Mm-hmm. Becky says, you only need to keep comfy pants. Fat pants are open for interpretation. There
That's
you go.
right. Yep.
Shauna says, hi, Ruth. Emily says,
She
yeah,
said hi.
I love wearing leggings, but realize they do lead to a comfort level that can lead to weight gain without realizing. By the way, I just have to say, leggings aren't pants. Right, Ruth?
These are pajamas.
Sure they are.
She has the cutest leggings on right now.
Saskia says, yeah, all my clothes are too small. It's what made me decide to finally lose weight. Buying a new wardrobe is expensive, but hey, fat clothes are oversized, and who doesn't love that? Giant sweater. Shauna says, crafting geek.
Yes.
Freshie said, made keto lasagna. I need to make Joe's
that sounds good.
keto lasagna. We've never made that before. Yeah.
Maria Emmerich has a good recipe too, so there's a lot of good lasagna recipes we should try. I'll have it for my one-day dairy next week. Haley will be so happy because she's been missing lasagna.
And I'm assuming that's Joe says, wow, that's amazing. Probably talking about Floyd. Shauna says, move over McDonald's Keto Chow, over 8 million served. Well, that was meals too. Becky says, workout pants are pants. Sure they are. Mm-hmm. Margie says, am I the only one who takes her phone to the bathroom while listening to you and Tuka? No? Lots of people.
Everybody does that.
Come on.
Just nobody says that
it's
out
a one-way
loud.
communication. You don't have, it's not like taking a Zoom call to the bathroom.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
Kate's on a voice lesson right now.
Oh,
Can
yeah?
you hear her?
No, I can't.
Yeah.
Angela said
She's quarantined, so she's doing her voice lessons on Zoom, which is really weird.
Oh. Rachel says it's Rachel. I mean, Joe says it's Rachel. Angie said the Rapunzel ad is how I found you last month. I seek out companies that have a sense of humor. That's not us.
Oh,
thank goodness, because your meals are by far the tastiest. See, told you so.
So good.
Floyd says my hubby prefers the word fat with a P. Keto Dana says the palmini noodles are amazing for lasagna.
Oh yeah, we still haven't tried those yet. I have a couple packs of different kinds of noodles, but I haven't tried the palmini.
Rachel wants to know, what's your favorite dairy food when you have dairy? Cheese.
Cheese.
Just throw cheese on a plate, melt it in the microwave, eat it with a fork.
Yeah, actually, the couple things that we did have, I had Keto Chow twice.
Okay.
I had Keto Chow ice cream with a little bit of high key cereal, which is milk protein, and I had it twice. And then I had, Shauna was here, and she made me that peanut butter sauce, and we had that, so that was nuts. And it was delicious.
Freshie said it was Joe's recipe, but used good culture cottage cheese for ricotta. Yes.
Oh, nice.
I prefer cottage cheese over
cottage
ricotta.
cheese is cheaper. I like ricotta better, but the problem about having cottage cheese in the house is it goes like water. So
well, it'll go really quick, and then it'll get to a certain point, and then they stop eating it.
It's because they don't want to get in trouble for finishing it. The kids really like to eat cottage cheese. If they will not eat ricotta, then we can make lasagna.
Yeah, the problem is the ricotta just goes bad.
Yeah, we have to just make it.
Keto Dana says, who's a good dairy-free YouTuber? Maria Emmerich.
And Kendra,
YouTuber, though.
Oh, Kendra Holly.
Does she do dairy-free?
Oh, yeah. She's huge into dairy-free.
Carrie Brown says, that's a nice kitchen. And again, here's the wide shot, Carrie. Wide shot.
Carrie, I miss you so much.
And she misses Miriam, her cow. Emily says leggings are pants. No, they're not. When they have pockets, still not pants.
Yes.
I need a good keto-friendly pumpkin muffin recipe. Does anyone have one? I think, let's see. Let's switch over to that. Keto Chow recipes.
Do we have a pumpkin?
I know we have a muffin recipe that
We
you
have
can use.
pumpernickel bread. That's so flippin' good.
There's a lemon muffins. Oh, and the better than bran
muffins.
muffins. Those ones.
Oh my gosh,
those ones are really
so
good.
So you could just change it up for pumpkin if you wanted to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. So check that one out.
We should make those.
Let's see. Emily. Oh yeah, Emily's still saying leggings or pants. Anyway, she's going out for a run. I've been training with a 5K with my doggy.
Nice.
There's Carrie. Saskia says, "Oh, I'm waiting for my keto box so I can get those." So excited for lasagna. Rachel says, "Swiss, cheddar, Munster, smoked Gouda."
Yes. We love smoked Gouda. I actually really like Munster too.
I love Swiss.
We
Melted
like to melt Swiss and eat it with the fork.
So good.
Yeah.
If I'm doing OMAD, I'll totally do just a chunk of Swiss with guacamole on it.
Yeah, I really like to do an avocado with a piece of Swiss heated up. But one thing I like to do with my cheese is salt it. I love to salt cheese and eat it.
Speaking of yogurt, because we're not, we're going to go to Smith's today and get a bunch of the Fairlife for Constance's challenge.
Yes, we are going to do that.
Yep.
We got to film that too tonight.
Yeah. Carla says, I just love it when a doctor tells you, just lose weight. Your diabetes will go away. Meanwhile, he has 50 pounds on his belly.
Yeah.
That was Ken Berry. Ken Berry said, yeah, he was the fat doctor who were telling people, you just need to lose weight. Why don't you lose weight?
Yeah.
And
it's interesting, seeing where you came from with weight. Like, I haven't been much heavier than this. I haven't had this huge journey. I live in my mother's shadow. So my mom weighed 400 pounds, and I loved her so much. I didn't want anyone to say any fat mom jokes. Everybody told her to lose weight. She tried Jenny Craig, Weight Watchers.
She got a gastric bypass too.
She finally got a gastric bypass. And then even after the gastric bypass, she still gained weight back again. When she passed away, she was probably 100 pounds overweight. But there was a point in, our lives when I was pregnant with a kid and she had lost weight, and we almost matched. Because I was like 200 pounds and she was 211 pounds.
Okay.
And we were almost the same weight. And she was actually like walking fast and keeping up with everybody. And like, I just think about my childhood. We never knelt down to pray. We were taught to kneel down to pray, but we didn't because she couldn't kneel down. And we didn't. So I didn't teach my children to kneel down to pray. We just sit in a chair to pray. It's just so crazy how even, obesity can affect you and other people in such
through the generations,
different ways. And she was the neatest lady. And if I would have just discovered keto 10 years earlier, then she might still be with us.
It might have even helped with her cancer too.
Yeah.
We don't know.
But what if it never fix anything?
No. Saskia says, use ricotta to make cookies. Yeah. And Becky says ricotta is like sugar to me. Can't eat it. It messes with me.
Oh, yeah.
Rachel likes your kitchen.
Oh,
it's not my kitchen. That's her kitchen.
It is messy. Don't look at the back.
The only thing that's mine in the kitchen are the power switches right by Miriam's head.
Yeah, he threw a fit about it.
I threw a fit about the switches because I wanted Z-Wave controlled light switches.
They are actually really awesome.
Everywhere. And so at night, when it's time to go to bed and I turn on the alarm, every light in the main floor and elsewhere in the house turns off. Boom. Well, that's because your light isn't the Z-Wave. Yeah, most of the rooms don't have Z-Wave.
So that pillar could have been like 3 inches thinner all the way around.
It actually didn't change the thickness very much.
We put the fat light switch in, but I really like them, so it's fine.
Carrie says, I've rifled through those cupboards.
Yeah.
They're actually a lot better than they were at that point. Keto Dana says, I'm making 2 KK yogurt right now.
Nice.
Everybody likes your kitchen. They don't like my...
the dishwasher.
Well, what they can't see is right in front of us is the computer station with 3 computers lined up in a row.
Which worked out really good when we all went quarantined.
Yes,
and
it
then we
did.
had 3 kids on the counter and 3 kids on this counter. And
yeah. Becky says, I have a great recipe for creamy mushroom pork with smoked
ooh,
Gouda.
that sounds delicious.
Rachel likes salted cheese too. Winter is coming up, which means that I'm going to try smoking some cheese this year. I'm going to do it.
I'm willing to taste that.
Yeah. Stephanie says, I'm looking to start Keto Chow. How many meals are in a bag? So that kind of depends on which one you're looking at. So we have our bulk
Are you
packs.
sharing?
I am. We have our bulk packs and we have the individual ones. So if, for instance, I guess I could just go to store home.
It's going to flash forever.
So you go to any one of the flavors and you can get either a single meal or the bulk 21 meal. You can also get, where are they? Chow Bundles, there you go. You can get these different bundles, and the difference between the bundles are, one of them is, well, it's all of the favorites all in one.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is our 8 classic flavors, now includes chocolate peanut butter, by the way. We just made that change earlier this week. And then we have our 10 gourmet flavors. And the only thing that's not in there is the limited edition pistachio. So yeah, it either comes in a single meal packet that sometimes you can get in a grouping of them, or you can get the big 21 meal.
Which is 21 servings,
Yeah.
is what he is meaning to say.
Yeah, and it's got a scoop, and you scoop out of it. And the idea with that is we're trying to get it as inexpensive as possible to people. So Saskia said, I took pizzelles. Again, Miriam is she's just anguished about the
I want to do that.
maker.
So this is what I want to do, guys. I want to get Joe's cracker recipe and put it in a pizzelle maker. That's what I want to do. And then eat them. But I haven't, because I don't have a pizzelle maker and I'm not eating any nuts or cheese. So I'm like, rah. Maybe I'll do it for New Year's.
Okay.
Buy myself a pizzelle maker for Christmas. Put it under the tree. Open it up. Make myself some crackers for New Year's.
Look, I got exactly what I wanted for myself. That's what I do. It makes Miriam really mad.
Plus, they'd be so cute, right?
Becky sends her condolences. Sorry that you lost your mom.
Oh, thank you.
Heather's on.
Heather, hi. How are you?
Jenna says, I'm like, oopsies. How's the experiment going? Okay.
Oh my gosh, you ready to hear some boring stuff?
I'm actually going to make it really simple, really quick. I have 5 meals left of the Keto Chow with extra virgin olive oil. I'm nearly to the butter phase. On tomorrow, I'm going to mix up a whole bunch. Anyway, this is actually, I heated it up beforehand. It's not terrible if I drink it hot. What?
I'm chewing nice.
Okay. You might be deficient in iron.
I got Daily Minerals in here. It's super salty.
There's no iron in Daily Minerals.
Well, I'm just saying.
Okay. But anyway, so yeah, the experiment's been going interesting. Let's see, there we go. I haven't gotten my first blood test back yet, which is really interesting because usually they only took 2 or 3 days.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But
you're right.
yeah, so far so good. It's not killing me. It's not the best flavor with the extra virgin olive oil, but it's not the worst. Actually, macadamia nut oil was a lot worse.
Was grapeseed oil gross?
Grapeseed oil didn't taste like anything.
Oh. It just made your body hurt.
Yes, it gave me inflammation. Marlene said, if you use Keto Chow, but are not doing keto, would you still have the fat? I would recommend it still. The one thing I wouldn't do is mix a high carb meal at the same time as a high fat meal. Give yourself, and don't snack, give yourself that time to let it go, because the fat is going to make you satiated. You may want to not use quite as much fat. So maybe like a 1/4 cup of heavy cream or something like that. My kids drink it all the time, and the ones who aren't doing keto, it's not a problem for them. But they don't do a lot of sugar unless they go and buy it themselves anyway. My nose is super itchy.
Yeah, what the heck?
I don't know. It's probably my thing sticking up to it. Let's see. Fresh, she says, thank you so much, Miriam, for sharing that.
Oh, thanks.
Shauna says, you have the sweetest heart.
Oh, thank you.
I guess it tastes delicious.
It is
delicious. Rachel, you can definitely tell it's Rachel and not Joe. What a beautiful legacy your mom is blessing us with through you and your amazing family.
Oh, thanks.
Becky says, I say the same thing about my mom. I hate cancer.
Yeah, cancer's the worst.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, even if we had found it, the joke is, how many social workers does it take to change a light bulb?
Yeah. Just
one, but the light bulb has to want to change.
Yeah.
And how many people does it take to get someone to do keto? One, but it has to be that one person. They have to decide. They have to find their why, and it has to be a good reason, or else they're just going to try it for like a week. Keto flu comes along. Somebody has cinnamon rolls, and they're like, you know what? This isn't working for me. I'm going to stop.
Yeah.
You have to find your why, and you can't force someone to do it. So
yeah, she maybe wouldn't have done it anyway, but she maybe would have.
Yeah. Deb says, yes, gastric bypass is not magic. I'm the example. As soon as I added carbs back to diet 2 years after surgery, weight started coming back. 70 pounds, started back in keto, lost 40. Can't go back.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened with her. And yep.
Sorry, I wasn't laughing at that. I was laughing at Shauna says, by the way, when you're sitting at the table crafting, it's time, which is 10:30 at night. Mm-hmm. All the lights go out and you sit in the dark.
It's so funny. Okay, so Shauna and me and Deverlyn were at the table, right? So I get up and go into the bathroom. And I'm like, la-dee-da-da, taking a minute. And I come out and it's completely black. And 10:30 had hit. And they're sitting at the table in the dark. And they don't even know what happened. They're like, what the heck? Do you want us to leave? It was really funny.
Our daughters were watching like Phantom of the Opera once, and all the lights went out at just the right spot. It was really funny. It
was so great when they have all their teenage friends over. There's 15, 20
Time to go home, kids.
And then the lights go off. So their friends, hadn't come a few times. Then everybody would laugh, ha ha ha, turn on the lights again. But it's just so funny.
Carrie wants to know how many IKEA buckets you have.
Maybe 30. So Carrie, oh my gosh, her kitchen is so amazing. I'm so inspired. So after going to Carrie Brown's house for the first time, I came home and I bought all these cute glass dishes that have the flip top. They're like the mason jars, but they're square.
Storage jars. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I labeled them. And I can't tell you how awesome it is to always be able to find the ingredients I need. I have one drawer that's really a deep drawer that has, all the almond flour and the sugar.
They could be... Those take up a lot of space. If they were like square, it might be better.
Yeah, but they're square on the bottom.
Yeah, they're fine. I think they work great.
It's so great.
It's worth
we used to have them in that cupboard by the microwave, and it was just in all these little bags, and then it would just fall out everywhere. And I still have like an IKEA bucket that says sweeteners, so then I can refill from the bucket. Anyway, it's so awesome. And I have a seasoning drawer that I'm super proud of that has all of the seasonings alphabetically. And then I can just get refills.
You're going to finish the ham?
You're going to eat the ham.
Okay.
I told you I'd make you breakfast. She can't wait anymore. She can't wait any longer.
Joe likes my computer station. You haven't seen the actual computer station yet, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because you guys didn't come in April, and you didn't come in October, which is now. Rachel says pistachio rocks. Heather has still not had any peanut butter.
Yes, Heather, you're the best. I'm so proud of you.
Rachel says the Butterface is going to be awesome. The Butterface is going to be awesome.
He's going to have a good week.
Keto Dan says, I bought the liquid allulose at Publix, trying the kids' tea, converting them to low carb keto. Nice. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, get kids as little sugar as you can. Yeah. Gwen says, could you have used MCT oil? I'm glad you asked. So, go to Getting Started. You go to Keto Chow Nutrition Experiments. In the 100 Days of Keto Chow experiment. Oh, that's the... Dang it, that's the wrong one. That is...
Not on the right one?
Well, that's linked to the... Here you go. I didn't die, in case you wanted to know. That was my key takeaway. One of the things I was doing... So I did a nutrition experiment. I got a bunch of blood tests. I did a baseline with heavy whipping cream, 2 weeks of heavy whipping cream, avocado oil again, avocado with MCT.
Oh, because you got a cold that day.
Avocado with MCT, and then butter. Avocado oil with MCT spiked my LDL up. It tanked my HDL. Here I am. There's my HDL. 26 for HDL is not a good thing. And it also raised my triglycerides. So for that reason, I do not recommend MCT oil. Now, I did a previous experiment previously where I used liquid coconut oil, which was like 50% MCT oil. That was not fun. I had just installed a bidet, which was very good because otherwise it would have been really, really bad. So you can use MCT oil in Keto Chow if you need to treat like a neurological condition.
Also, you don't want to maybe use MCT as your whole fat.
No.
I'd use something else and then just add a little bit of MCT.
Bit. We're talking a maximum of 1 tablespoon per shake.
That still would probably be a lot.
Is enough to give most people the runs.
So our daughter, who has depression pretty bad, she does add MCT oil to her shakes sometimes when she can remember, and it seems to help her feel better. But yeah, not everybody, I think, has to do that.
Yep. Keto Dan says going to make the 2KK custard once I order some chocolate.
Oh, that sounds good.
Please put some some allulose on the top and hit it with the creme brulee.
I know. I was like, let's do that.
Jenna says, so true. Tracy says, we love Keto Chow in our house.
Oh, thanks, Tracy.
And Keto Ginny says, so what's the trick to frying cheese to make it crispy?
Fry it longer than you think you're going to fry it. Like when you think it's going to start burning, that's the right time.
Yeah, and if you're doing it like on a frying pan,
on a grill,
it makes a whole bunch of little holes in it. And you're like, that's not going to work.
It bubbles up and it spreads all out and then gets...
And then it starts to just get crispier and crispier and crispier, and then all of a sudden you can flip it over and it's great.
So great.
Just try it a couple times and all of a sudden you'll be like, oh yeah, that works.
I just, fry it for longer than you think. Because when it's all melted and looking soft and yummy, you want to eat it, but then it's not going to be crispy.
Yeah. So Victoria says, I'm thinking about starting keto, just wondering why most recipes are full of cheese.
Because cheese is easy to eat on keto because it has so much fat in it.
Good amount of fat, great protein.
Satiating.
It also helps build some body into the recipes so that you can, for instance, chaffles. Chaffles are freaking amazing. It's
cheese and
eggs and cheese, and we add a scoop of Keto Chow. So 6 eggs, 1 cup of cheese, 1 scoop or packet of Keto Chow, and you mix it all up, put it in the Dash mini waffle makers. It's super good. And that cheese gives it some of the heft and a good flavor and stuff. If you're doing no dairy,
yeah, you can do that. I have 2 cookbooks. You want to see them? I think they're on the counter.
Angela says never stop a kid from unloading the dishwasher. Oh, except she wasn't unloading the dishwasher. There's a drawer next to the dishwasher. Miriam actually did a really good job laying out the flow of the kitchen so that where you put the dishes away when they're clean is right next to the dishwasher. So
yeah. So here is Kendra Hawley that I was talking about, dairy-free keto. So the whole entire book is dairy-free. And then they have right here, so she's got right here this little loop thing. So no eggs, I can't see it.
No nuts, eggs, no nuts.
Paleo is what that little thing means.
And then
how long of a time it is. So that's cool. And then here's dairy-free Maria Emmerich one, which Maria Emmerich does a ton of meal plans, and a lot of them are dairy-free.
Because she's from Wisconsin.
Well, because she realized that she has similar.
She has the same thing. Yeah, I think it's Victory Belt.
Yeah, it's the same publisher. So there's the high, low, medium. There's nuts and eggs. So because so many people are allergic to so many things, there's a reason why a lot of people go on keto, because they can't eat other foods because they make them sick. And so eggs and cheese are a lot of times one of them, and nuts for that matter. So you got to do keto the way that works best for you. And sometimes that's without dairy.
Okay. Heather says, hi, Ruth.
Hi. We're throwing nuts over there.
Kathy says good morning.
Good morning,
Angela
Kathy.
says that we need a special Miriam's kitchen tour.
Yeah, we'd have to actually clean it though.
It's passably clean right now.
Yeah.
Keto Dana says, what book is that? Yeah, I missed it. So,
Easy Dairy-Free Ketogenic Recipes by Maria Emmerich, which we love hers. And then Dairy-Free Keto Cooking
by
by
Kendra
Kendra
Holly.
Holly.
And she's on Peace, Love, and Low Carb.
Yeah, she is.
She's the one that made the lasagna recipe that we like a lot.
Yeah.
Because we haven't done.
But look at this. That's ice cream. And you can make ice cream without dairy. In fact, Carrie Brown's ice cream cookbook has some dairy-free ice creams. They're made with coconut.
But we don't want to talk about Carrie.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
She's probably done already.
George says, Holly. Kendra Holly is great. I also like Christina at the Castaway Kitchen.
Oh, yeah. There's a bunch. You just have to Google dairy-free keto and you can find a lot of stuff.
Kathy likes your kitchen.
Oh, thanks.
Sean says, I've taken a couple of my keto cookbooks to Kinko's and got them wire bound so they lay flat.
Oh, yeah.
Miriam, right there by Miriam's head,
you can see
is
the
a
little
blue
papers
thing.
over there.
It's right by the ice cream maker. It's a recipe book holder.
It's so cute.
And it has these weights that hold the book open.
Go grab it. Yeah, sure.
It's on our favorite things page.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm back here. I go like this.
Pepper.
Recipes more, our favorite things.
There. It's just
There
so
it is.
cute. I
Recipe
got it on
book holder.
Amazon. It looks better when you can actually in real life. So we've got a Keto Chow recipe on there.
There you go.
So I've got all these papers because I just left them here.
That's if you don't want to take them to Kinko's.
Yeah. And then
That's a lot of recipes just sitting on
I
there.
know because I've used them. And then you open it up and put the little weights in.
Heather reminds us that it's not lasagna. It's pizza cake.
It's pizza cake. Here, Ruthie. Let me take that.
Deb says, Keto Chow chaffles, yum. All flavors are great, sweet or savory. Use tomato basil chaffles to make a grilled cheese sandwich. Wow. It is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Hey, you ready to be done?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hey, thanks everybody for joining us.
Yeah.
I'm always surprised that we tend to go on longer than we sometimes are planning on, and it's
We
fantastic.
just appreciate spending time with
Yeah.
you and appreciate how much you help us. And
yeehaw.
yeah.
All right. Well, we'll catch you on Monday. We'll be at our regular place instead of in our kitchen. So, all right. Bye.